Dear friends, welcome to the fifth segment of the ETHEM Innovation Series of Megatrends and their impact on society, consumers and companies. I'm Joost van Nispen, founder of ETHEM, the Innovation Institute at esic Business and Marketing School. Today we explore our third megatrend, mindfulness. Mindfulness in the widest sense of the word, mind, to be aware, sensitive of our surroundings, and taking note of the interplay between our thoughts, feelings and actions and their impact on our surroundings. Mindfulness is one of the driving forces of the present and the near future. Mindfulness is leading to a more discreet, responsible, healthy and sustainable consumption. Exclusivity is no longer ostentatious. Exclusivity is the exemplary, the admirable, the educational, the reason for what you do, and also, and increasingly, what you have decided to do without. We're seeing this, for example, in the search for different homes. It's less important now, the exclusivity of the neighborhood, the cachet of the entrance, the number of bathrooms and bedrooms. What becomes important is the connectivity, the proximity to safe green spaces, outdoor areas, balconies, terraces, patios, gardens, roof terraces, and the leisure spaces of the house, the kitchen, the office, and the fitness room. There's a flight from ostentation, and we're finding that discretion and privacy are the new desirable attributes. Healthy, active, educated leisure and vacations are offsetting the carbon footprint. So ecologically responsible vacations are all in vogue. We're finding almost a kind of reverse status. People presume of what they have given up, what they no longer do. This was an interesting insight that trendwatching.com went into more detail on. We're finding the consumption of quality and durable products instead of the old throwaway ones. We're finding people repairing instead of throwing away. We're even finding people renting instead of buying. Apps that actively intervene so that we take care of ourselves, that we behave well, and we not get into trouble. One of the things that is most amazing to me is that we're finding that people are willing to accept more and more intrusive tutelage in order to lead better, more responsible and healthier lifestyles. Let's rapidly look at some examples. That we give permission to actively ensure our mindfulness. Volvo, for example, the Swedish automaker, will from now on install driver-facing cameras and sensors that detect when a driver is intoxicated, distracted, or driving erratically. If the driver's eye movements or driving patterns prompt the safety mechanism, the car will first issue a warning, then it will slow down, and a live person will call you to help you with your problem, and if all else fails, the car will pull over and actually stop, and if necessary, if it's a matter of illness, for example, emergency services will be notified. Instagram did an interesting experiment and is rolling out a feature that uses artificial intelligence to avert online bullying. The feature is intended to recognize hateful language in a comment before the author posts it. So early test shows that this actually can make many people think twice before they write the kinds of things that they may be sorry about later on. The Arctic Blue Resort is a group that uses mindfulness in a new business model that includes variable pricing. The price you pay depends on things like your carbon footprint, the kinds of food you order, whether you use sustainable meals, the ecological activities you do. So the more mindful your stay at Arctic Blue Resort, the more you can enjoy special discounts, and eventually you end up paying significantly less. We've talked about reverse status. We're finding high-level fashion brands like Gianni, which have started Gianni Repeat. That's an offer that allows you, instead of buying one of their outfits, to simply rent them. Rent, rethink, reduce. At the heart of mindfulness, of course, is health and wellness. We're finding the virtualization of physical exercise. We've seen the example of Peloton in another megatrend. We're finding applications that monitor health and intervene in bad habits and in moments of crisis. We're finding brands that actively help overcome stress, facilitate personal and work reconciliation. We're finding in extreme cases that the concern for health has reached such extremes that you can also almost talk of socio-digital hypochondria. And this is, of course, is the dark side of an emphasis on too much mindfulness. We're finding the creation of wellness spaces, from the meditation room in the office to examples that we'll quickly look at of combining mobility with wellness. We're also finding training models that actively promote a positive balance between learning, professional responsibility, and making sure that you have enough time for family, friends, and leisure. One of the most positive effects of the megatrend of mindfulness is that we're seeing massive participation in research and health intervention, because more and more people, for example, Apple users, are giving permission to be enrolled in worldwide research projects. Never have so many people, private people, volunteered to participate in health research. Some quick examples. Mindfulness can help. We talked about Ikigai on some other occasion. Mindfulness can help us find our Ikigai. Stay active. Don't retire. Leave urgency behind and adopt a slower pace of life. Only eat until you are 80% full. Surround yourself with good friends. Get in shape through daily, gentle exercise. Smile and acknowledge people around you. Reconnect with nature. Give thanks to anything that brightens our day and makes us feel alive. Live in the moment. And of course, follow your Ikigai. Apple has become one of the leaders in mindfulness. The Apple Watch is probably the leading wearable in terms of mindfulness and health. We're finding the Apple Care Kit, which is a platform that unifies all the health and well-being initiatives of Apple. And the Research Kit software is one of the things that is directly responsible for the massive user participation in medical research. We're finding smart, connected, and social pillbox that remind you when to take your pills, and an entire support structure around it. Intelligent, mindful pillboxes. We're finding the Nadi yoga pants that monitor and then help you find the perfect yoga positions. New York City helps its residents relieve stress by making available public punching bags. I thought that was a particularly interesting example. And we're finding workspaces being redesigned with mindfulness in mind. Everything from metro naps, places where you can take a nap during your work. We're finding other things like workstations and even work on wheels. We're finding transport which has workstations that you can use to commute from your home to your work. There's two opposing trends that are now on the rise: digital detoxification and digital intoxication. Finally, though, it's not in these two extremes of digital intoxication and digital detoxification that mindfulness is driving new ways for consumers to interact with their brands. The next stop will keep us close to home, but will include a brief side trip to my birth town, one of Amsterdam's neighborhoods. Stay tuned, and thank you very much.